Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, it's UpMaxim again, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Popstar event. So the Popstar event is a monthly, regular event in which every month you send gifts to other players that you choose yourself, or maybe your alliance can choose who you should send them to, so they have a highest chance of winning. And you send these roses or microphones, and basically you get 5 of these each day for free from the game, from the server, and then you can buy more of them for gems. So I suggest maybe buying them when there is a gem gift event, or when you need to buy something from the store. You can just buy, when you have the reward quest for that, you can just go, and I'm gonna check if I don't have it. I don't, but yeah, when you have the reward quest that wants you to buy 5 things in the quest, you can just buy 1 rose 5 times. So the reason you participate in this event and how it works is that there is rankings for both receiving these gifts, and they give you 1 point each, no matter if it's a rose or a microphone, and for sending them. So basically, whoever is the most popular, sort of, whoever gets the most points gets the one for receiving, and whoever spends the most gems on sending to others wins the gifting rank. And then there is a separate ranking which is for all war zones, which is basically for the whole world, for anyone who plays this, and it's only for receiving, I believe, but I'm just gonna check that. But yeah, so basically here you can see the ranking. This is the one for receiving, and the winner, the most popular, the most popular person, or the person who gets other people to send them the most stuff, gets this skin for 30 days. So it's for 1 month until the next event, and they are going to be able to upgrade their units 1 level higher than they would otherwise be able to with this skin. And they also get some orange shards and some components and some gems, but that's not the main thing, really. Like, it's kind of nice in the beginning, but later on it's only the skin which matters. The second and third place also get them, but they get a shorter version of these. So and then you have got like other rewards for being, for participating at all, for being top 100, top 50, top 10. So what you actually want to be doing is you want to try to have as many people in your alliance be in top 100, for instance. So you get the most droid shards, or top 50 and so on. So you personally kind of want to be in like top 50 or top 100 in both the sending and receiving. In receiving and descending, because then you get like 80 droid shards, and they're gonna help you, get XP books, and they're gonna help your alliance get the droids out, and you get the rewards for the droids. There's another video about that. So yeah, and then you have the one for sending, which is basically the same thing. It's just a blue skin instead of a red skin, and otherwise it's the same. So you kind of want to, even if you are, for instance, in top 50 in receiving gifts, you might still want to send some gifts, so you also get it in here, so in the sending, so you also get the droid charts. And okay, there is apparently for both. Okay, so it's both for sending and for receiving, and it's kind of stupid here. It says number 1 reward in Warzone, but it's actually, they have it completely wrong. It's not in Warzone. It's in the world. So this Warzone and Warzone, it's weird. Okay, so this Warzone and this should be global. This shouldn't be in Warzone. It should be global. But yeah, these are the rewards for the people who basically send and receive the most things in the whole world. And yeah, you can see that someone sent 150,000. Okay, some Chinese or Japanese or Korean player. I cannot differentiate these markings. I guess Korean, maybe. He already spent 1.5 million gems on this in 2 days. So yeah. Anyhow, so that's the reason why you're doing this event, and now I'm gonna go over like how you should be doing this event. So as I said, usually your alliance sets someone that you should send it to, so they have the highest chance of winning the 30-day one. But basically, once you are pretty sure that you are gonna win, for instance, if you have the 3 biggest whales on the server and so on, so you have got one receiving, one winning the gifting as well. So then you should sort of ask people to send to each other, so that they, actually, so you have as many people, as I said, you have as many people as possible in top 50 getting these droid shards and so on. And what you want to do is you want to, for instance, ask someone like who wants to swap. So you swap roses with other players, okay? So for instance, this is my friend who used to be in our alliance. He isn't anymore, but we always swap the roses. So basically, he sent me his 5 free roses for the day, and I should send him my 5, but I'm just gonna send 9 because we are gonna swap more anyways. It doesn't matter. So I just sent him 18 roses, and then once he gets his free roses or once he buys some roses, he's gonna send the roses back to me again. He's gonna send me 14 more, and we usually 13 more. Sorry, but like you just switch. You just trade roses like this with other players. If you are not like the most popular person or the strongest person that others are gifting to because of their alliance and so on. And as you can see, I now climbed into 71st spot in gifting. Gifting is actually usually, except for the top places, which are like the top receiving places are always points from like tens or hundreds of players. So these are always very high. But then, for instance, you can see that 9th place is 132, and well, now you cannot really see it, but by the end of the event, usually the top 10 in gifting, the cutoff for top 10 in gifting is actually higher than in receiving, because you have got a few players who concentrate most of the points received on the whole server in the receiving, while gifting is a personal thing, and so on. So yeah. And it's actually usually easier to be in top 50 in receiving than in gifting. I usually like when we're trading and stuff, or when someone like when the whales were sending some roses to help others who, for instance, didn't receive any at all. I was in top 50 in gifting before I was in receiving. And that's actually one more thing that I sort of rushed over this. That you want to take part, you need to receive at least one rose, okay? Even if you want to send all your roses to the top player in your alliance, you need to receive at least one rose or one microphone so that you get this bottom reward at least. So even if you're not gonna invest anything into this, only the free roses, you need to ask someone. It's important that you ask someone to send you at least one rose, so you get these 20 shards, and So that's about it. And I think I kind of went over this enough. I think it's not a complicated event, and it's every month. And maybe last thought would be that basically, if you do want to try to run for the top spots, you will probably want to leave it for the last day, okay? So that, or maybe even the last seconds, like if you have it prepared with a friend that you are gonna each send each other 1,000 roses, then if that's gonna even be enough. So for one thing, you'll be able to see how many you need to be enough, and then maybe the other people will not be able to react to you anymore and take it from you, and so on. So yeah, basically it's kind of a spending event, like who can spend the most gems, and it gives nice rewards though. So thank you guys for watching, and good luck and have fun, and until next time, goodbye.